Everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome to a special edition of VR Gamer Live. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. We are going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. We're going to be taking a look at the new Bobo VR M2 head strap with battery. So extremely excited to do that. It looks like an amazing piece of kit, and I'm going to open it with you guys. I've had it for a little while, but I've been like a kid at Christmas trying not to open it because I want to open it fresh with you guys. So let's do that. Let's get into that. Let's see if we got some people coming to hang out with us. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to give away two of them. Bobo was extremely nice, and they allowed me to give a couple away. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just take a look, make sure we are live, and we are live. That's awesome. I'm going to pin us up to the top of the announcements of the group. And so everybody can find us. And if you guys cannot find us in Facebook, you can always find us on YouTube. And I'll leave a link to the YouTube in a minute on the page so everybody can see the YouTube. And pin to the top. So this is kind of a weird special today with being a Saturday, but I'm glad that everybody's here, and I appreciate it. Looks like we got a few people hanging out. We got Joe Keller, Mash the Goat. Thanks, bro. We got Kevin Martz. Hey, what's going on, Techno Glitch? How you doing? And gotta make sure we have our chat open for YouTube as well. I'm just pulling triple duty today, running the chats and running the producing and directing and everything. So I'm gonna screw this up big time, I'm sure. But hey, Michelle Dillon, how you doing? Thanks for coming by, hanging out, and checking this strap out. And I think you and Wes got one of these coming very shortly. So I'm glad that you guys could take a look because you got one coming your way. And keep an eye out for it. Hey, Mepper, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming and saying hi. I appreciate it. And we got Lisa here in chat. She says, hey there, Eric. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see everybody. If I could ask, how's the sound and how's the video look, guys? This is I'm without Todd today, and Todd's usually like he's like the man, you know. He sets all this stuff up for me. Just come on here and just blabber about stuff. He does all the hard work, and I'm having to do this on my own today. So thanks, Tech says it looks good, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to talk about this new head strap. You've probably seen it. A couple people have done videos already today, some really good videos, one being Todd Jackson, who couldn't be here with me today, but he's got one on our Q2C YouTube page. He did an unboxing video and did he tested it out and actually did some video of him playing a couple different games, and it looks so good. I watched it this morning, and we put it up live this morning. And again, I haven't actually touched this thing. I've had it for almost 2 weeks, and I've just been sitting on it. And you'll see it's still in the box, ready to go. I was just basically wanting to do this fresh. I didn't want to do it I'm pretending I saw it already. And you can tell when somebody saw something already and they're trying to do a video and make it look like it's the first time they saw it. So I wanted this to be fresh and real. I'm going to be doing this with you guys. I'm going to open it up. We're going to put it on the headset, just like you would be doing out of the box. So that's the best way we're going to do this. So cool, and we're going to give two away. So these are cool items. These are $60 items, and I got two of them to give away from Bobo. They are such a cool company. We love that they're a good part of our community, and they do this stuff for us. So Lisa says, looks good, sounds great. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sim is in YouTube, says, hey, hello. And Mepper says, I finally got my Quest 2 set up. It only took 4 days of work on my iPad so I could connect it. I guess my phone was just too old. Yeah, so Mepper won a Quest 2 from our Maloka giveaway. We gave away 2 Quest 2s, the 128 gigabyte Quest 2s from the Maloka giveaway, and Mepper won one, but he was having a tough time hooking it up, and apparently his phone was a little old and it wouldn't connect. And I know he's had it for like a month and hasn't been able to use it, so he just says he was able to get it hooked up. So man, that's awesome. And Mind Jive is here. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? We got we got a lot of people over on YouTube, man. I like to see it. We got a few people watching. Um, the YouTube's going to be a great avenue for us, and we're going to do some giveaways just for the YouTube subscribers very shortly. And we actually have an Oculus Quest 2 giveaway coming up for the YouTube subscribers. So if you're not subscribed over there on YouTube, please go and do that because we got some amazing stuff coming. Laura's here, Techno Glitch's other half. How are you doing, Laura? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. So let's get into it, guys. Everybody wants to see it, right? So what is the BoboVR? That's like the biggest question, right? So BoboVR makes, well, you know what? Let's switch here. Let's add another camera. What do you think? Oh, high tech. I know. This second video is not going to be as good, guys. It's a little bit more pixelated, but hope it doesn't look too bad. But here's the Bobo. This is the Bobo head strap. It's a Halo head strap for the Quest 2. And this is the one that I've had for quite a long time. I do use my Elite strap with battery a lot, but if I find that uncomfortable sometimes for long sessions, I use the Bobo Halo because this is probably the most comfortable head strap. And the only reason I always go back to my Elite is because of the battery. I like having the battery on the back of my Elite, gives me a little extra time. And Bobo's kind of fixed that because they've got a battery now. That's going to go on their Halo strap. So this is the M2, the original version. The one we're going to look at today is called the M2 Pro, and it's a battery Halo. So this is the original M2, what you see right there. Again, another amazing looking piece of tech. Okay, Lisa says it looks just as good. Cool. It looks on my video, this looks all pixelated here, so I'm glad it looks good with you guys. Kenny, a Polynesian from New Zealand here. He says, hi, sorry I'm late. Had to get coffee. Awesome. I love coffee. As you guys know, I live on coffee. I actually finally got a good night's sleep last night, about 6 straight hours. It was awesome. But here we go. Yeah, that's the M2, right? It's a good looking piece of tech. It's extremely comfortable. If you guys are just looking for a Halo strap, this is one I would recommend. But let's put that aside because we're here to check this out. The BoboVR M2 Pro. This is the one that everybody's excited about today. Like I said, there's been probably about 3 or 4 YouTube videos up that I've seen already. I know Sean from Render Reality did a great video on it. Like I said, Todd Jackson did a great video on it. Dave Drawing did a video on it. So extremely popular, and a lot of people are wanting to see these things. And I love them, so I wanted to show them too. And I'm glad we got a chance to do it live. So let's take a look. Let's open it up. So right off the bat, I can't believe that there's a head strap inside this box. I mean, you see how the size of this? So that Halo strap that you see on here is inside this box. It's tiny. I can't believe it. So that's all like, and the battery's in there too, I assume. So I mean, the packaging is extremely tight. So which is awesome. I mean, they must do a really good job. So the cover, the box is pretty basic. Just shows the battery pack on the back, which looks extremely small, with the Halo strap. On the back, you've got a few things, and it's got a couple things that we're going to talk about. And I'll give you guys just a couple of hits now while I'm reading it. So 50-50 balance weight ratio. So basically, once you put the head strap on, the Halo strap on with the battery, you're looking at about a 50-50 balance weight from the front to the back. So it's going to feel right. It's not going to feel back heavy. It's going to even the balance between what your Quest weighs in the front and what the battery is in the back, so you have an even balance, so you're not front heavy or back heavy, which a lot of these batteries out there, like if you're using a second, like a battery that's not meant for the Quest 2, or if it's just a normal battery you bought from Amazon, especially some of these big ones, they're too heavy, man. I mean, you want some counterbalance, but they're way too heavy. Like I've got like a 20,000 mAh battery that weighs about 2 pounds, and it's way too heavy. This looks extremely small. I'll go over the weight rate later, but I think it's like 130 grams, which is crazy light. So you're looking at, it's a quick release battery. We'll talk a little bit more about that earlier. And 3 hours of extra play time. That's not like video watching time, or this is actual play time. A lot of these batteries will tell you 3 hours of extra battery, but it's not play battery. It's not play time. It's like you watching a video or navigating the menu, which is nothing. This is 3 hours of play time. I know it's an estimate, because some games will run your battery more than others. So it's an estimate, but it's going to give you on an average of 3 hours extra battery, which is great. I mean, because you've already got probably 4 or 5 hours out of the battery of the headset, or somewhere around there. So you get this extra battery. It's rechargeable. And I'll show you something after. They sell extra batteries too, so you can snap them in and out. So it's gonna be cool. Whoa, Wolveraz is here. How's it going on, man? He said the strap is getting a lot of buzz, looks nice, would require me to upgrade my audio solution, but worth it. Yeah, that's the only issue here. You're not going to have, if you have like the DOS deluxe audio strap, which you're gonna have to get away from that. You're gonna have to get some type of headphone, or you use the Quest 2, standard, in-ear audio solution, which I think is fine. I think the Quest 2s are great. Jasper Simus is here. He says the box looks surprisingly small. Dude, it is tiny. Look at this thing. It is so small. I mean, it's like nothing. It's so small. I can't believe it. Dylan Morrison is here. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Dylan, you should be honored. You made us change our rules of how we give away stuff in the group now because you've won so much. We've decided that we can no longer have any multiple winners in one night. And if you win a product, you can only win one product per month. So congratulations, Dylan. Ashley Danielle is here. Looks awesome. Thank you, Ashley. It's good to see you. How you doing? Dylan says he's laughing his ass off. Yeah, that's you, buddy. That's you. We made the rule just for you. And we have another here. Says hi. All says Ja Wee Woo. How you doing, my friend? Ja, how you doing? It's nice to see a lot of new faces here. Warmac is here. Warmac, how you doing, man? Warmac won a key for I can't remember what it was. It might have been from Virtual Strangers. He won a key for it might have been the Lost Temple, maybe, or something like that. But it's good to see you, Warmac. We got Joshoon. I think it says laugh out. It's really small. Yeah, it is really small. He's like, spin the wheel already. Yeah, we're going to give them away at the end, guys. I'm not going to give away anything in the middle. All right, let's open this baby up. Let's take a look. Again, I have not touched this at all, so I'm looking at it with you guys for the first time. So right off the bat, we've got like a little picture of the strap. Just says BoboVR, and I assume there's probably some installation directions in here, and that is the case. So we've got just basic instructions, how to put the actual strap on itself, and then how to connect the battery, which we won't go through all that stuff with you. I kind of have an idea of, I know how the old Halo strap went on, and I kind of have the idea how the battery is going to go on. So if we get it wrong, we'll get it wrong, but I'm not going to read all the directions with you guys. So, but yeah, that's it. It's nice to have it. It looks like it's pretty good. It's pretty concise. So if you're doing it for the first time, you'll have a fairly easy, looks like you'll have a fairly easy way to do it. I'm going to keep it open because I do want to take a look at some of the battery instructions when we get to that point. So I'll keep that right there. And again, extremely small packaging. This is really great, the way how compact this is. So here's your Halo. Now, the Halo is different also. It's actually an upgraded M2. So this is not just your standard M2 that you would buy. This is an upgraded M2. It's got some more form-fitting factors. It's a little bit more comfortable. So they've improved on it a little bit. So you're not getting just a battery with the old M2 head strap. You're getting actually an updated M2 head strap. Wolveraza says he uses the Kiwi rubber ear flaps, and they work pretty good, but they wouldn't work with this. Yeah, no, they wouldn't. Those are those rubber ear flaps that slide along the sides of the Elite strap, and they like kind of cup over your ears to make the in headset audio sound like it's louder than it is, which they do work pretty well. Yeah, Eye of the Temple is what Warmac won. Man, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. How you liking that game, man? That's a fantastic game. So 3 pieces that you just saw me remove from this box. Box is empty now. So we've got, assume this is the battery itself. We've got probably some type of charging cable or battery pack or to charge it. I'm not sure. And then this is the head strap. So let's take a look at the head strap. Okay, so right off the bat, I can tell there's a cable right here, which you're going to need to have, of course, because you have to have something to plug into the USB-C port in the side of the headset to charge it, of course. So yeah, I can see that's different, of course. All right, and there's the the small M2. So we're going to open it up so it's a little bit larger. Okay, so if you've never seen an M2 before, it's very comfortable to wear. It's got these little pieces on top here, so you don't really need to have a head strap that runs from the front to the back. It's got these two pieces here. And I know some people don't like these pieces. They kind of bothers them in their head a little bit. Like I know Wes Dillon from Virtual Strangers said he cut his off. He didn't like them so much and just went with the regular strap, I think, the regular strap that goes from front to back. But they have changed the padding in this now, and it's a much thicker padding, so I don't think it would bother people as much. They have changed the back padding as well. The padding on the back here, it's much thicker. It's a little bit different material. So that is going to be improved as well. And it's a little more form-fitting to the back of the head. It cups the back of the head a little bit better because a lot of people with the Halo strap, and I'm kind of one of them, it has a tendency to sometimes slip forward on me. It doesn't sit as tight on the back of my head as I would prefer. So if I'm doing something like Synth Riders or Beat Saber, no, I don't play Beat Saber. You know I don't play Beat Saber. I'm just kidding. I would never play that garbage game. But if I was playing Synth Riders or something like that, then yeah, or something where you're moving around a lot, it has a tendency to move off a little bit. I think they have fixed that. I have not tested this myself again because it's the first time I'm checking it out. But from what they're telling me, that is going to fix that issue. So hopefully that's it. Dave Drawing says, can't add, have to buy a new one. Oh yeah, you're answering somebody else asked if you could just add the battery to your old M2. And thank you, Dave, and it's good to see you, man. Great video that you put out the other day. Go check out Dave Drawing on YouTube, guys. He is really, really funny, and he's really knowledgeable with VR, and he's a really good guy. So yeah, you cannot use the old M2 with this battery because I'll show you why. If you look right here, you see those pins right there? That is not on the other strap, and that is where the battery connects. So you don't have that on the original. So yeah, and there's no piece here either to plug into the head strap or plug into the headset. So you definitely would need that. Got to jab Beat Saber at least once. Well, Raza, I'm gonna jab Beat Saber about 10 times before the video's over. You know that. Dave John gives a thumbs up. How you doing? Lisa says 3 hours of extra playtime. Absolutely, 3 hours, and with a swappable another battery, you could basically have almost unlimited time. And we'll go over that a little bit too. Let's see. Let's just check chat a little bit here over on the YouTube side. Master Chief himself delivers it. What was Sim saying there? Oh, Halo Infinite strap. I know Warmack was talking about Halo Infinite. That's awesome. Kenny says, looks like it's going to put an end to the Infinite post of my Elite strap is broken. Really, this really should shut down the Elite strap. This is what Oculus should have made, in my opinion. This thing is amazing. This is we got Chinatown D. She says, "Hey Eric, this is Denise from Facebook. I assume that's Denise Detlef. Denise, awesome to see you. Glad to see you over on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you for being there over there. People are having problems accessing the live feed on Facebook. Guys on Facebook, were you having a tough time finding me? I've heard that a few people are telling me in the group that nobody can really find us. So I'm having an issue with that. I'm going to have to figure that out, why people can't find us, because not everybody, it is pinned to the top of the group, but not everybody always looks there. So I'm not sure why we're having issues, but we're going to work on that. Something I've just recently heard about. So I'm going to start looking into that. All right, let's open the battery, guys. We'll move the strap out of the way. Let's open the battery. So packaged in bubble wrap and packaged in there pretty well, actually. This battery is so small, guys. I am super shocked at how small this thing is for an extra 3 hours of battery time. I mean, look at this thing. It's like a small bar of soap. It's exactly what it looks like too, and what it's shaped like. It's shaped like a bar of soap because it's got that curve to it, like you would see in a bar of soap. It's super cool. There's the pins, and there's the connection for the battery, and there you have a USB C port right there. So basically, I think you're going to be able to use Bobo makes an F2, which is a fan that goes onto the front of the Quest headset that will actually stop fogging and actually keep it cool inside the headset. So you can actually plug your Bobo F2 into this, and so it gives you another port. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, again, guys, look how freaking small this thing is. That is tiny, and it weighs nothing. It's so cool, man. I can't believe they're getting 3 hours out of this. I mean, this is smaller than the Elite battery that's on the back of the Oculus Elite strap. I mean, it's tiny. Look at this. And it's like nothing. Very cool. All right, let's look at this box here. All right. So it looks like we've got a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Oh, okay. I don't think this belongs in here. I think this was sent to me specially. But I just got another battery. So, all right. So guys, this is not what you will get in the package. So let's let me be real clear. I don't. I think they sent me a separate one, but you will not get 2 batteries. You'll only get 1. So I want to say that right up front. I did not. Again, this is my first time opening it. I want to be fresh with you guys. I did not know this was in here, so I don't want anybody to think they were supposed to get 2 batteries. That is not the case. If you want another battery, you're going to have to purchase it, and I'll give you guys prices in a little bit. Oh shit! I just turned it on. There's a little button back there. I can't know if you can see, but now everything is lit up here on the battery. I just hit that little button by mistake. But let me put this aside, guys. Again, it doesn't come with 2 batteries. That's what happens when you open things live. So thanks, Bobo, for sending me an extra battery so I can test out the total battery life of just switching batteries on and off. So that's pretty cool. But there we have it. All right, so there's going to be basically just 2 things in the box. You're going to get the BoboVR Halo head strap, and you're going to get the battery, and then your little charging cable. That's pretty much it. So let me just take a look real quick and see what people are saying. Ashley says, that's really cool. This thing is going to be Resident Evil 4's best friend. Absolutely. Resident Evil 4 eats batteries, and this is going to be great. Joshua Van den Hoonerd, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming by. He says the battery inside the Quest itself is probably smaller. It probably is. Hey, Todd Jackson's here. Hey, man. How's it going? Guys, go check out, if you want to check out a little bit more on this, go check out Todd Jackson's video in our YouTube page. And he did a great unboxing, and he did some playthroughs, which I'm not going to be able to do here, of course, today, but he did some playthroughs with it on, and he tested some cool stuff out that you're going to want to take a look at. Todd says they did the same for me. You only get 1 in the box. Yeah, Todd, I probably should have known that from yours, that I got the extra. I just didn't assume they would give me the extra battery too. So, but hey, again, that's live, right? You guys know I'm doing this live when something like that happens. Larry Kirk is here. How you doing, Larry? Kenny of the Polynesian for New Zealand says Facebook stream is hard to find because there's too many posts. Better on YouTube, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what happens in our group. We do get things get buried in our group because when you get to like 122 or 23,000 people, there's so many posts per day that anything you put in there can get buried real quick. But we do pin it to the top of the page. So if you actually open our page, the live feed will always be the first thing you see at the top of our page. Let me just scan back a little bit here. I want to try and see what everybody's saying. So Terry Church must have an original Bobo, so he's saying this looks nice, but I guess I will just keep using the Bobo Halo and separate 20,000 milliamp mob pack, so you don't have to buy a new one. I understand that completely. You know, you've already got one that probably works great. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to spend money on a new one. I understand that. I would be in the same boat, but hey, maybe you'll win one today. And just as a little secret, I got 3 more to give away after this that I'm going to do in different things. So we have 2 today, 3 more I've got available. Bobo is very, very nice to me. I love these guys. So 3 more to give away at some time in the future. I haven't figured. We're going to do, probably going to run Todd Jackson's video in a post in the group. like on a pin post with a written review and run Todd Jackson's video. And if you go watch his video and comment on his video and subscribe to our YouTube, I think you're going to be able to win at least one, maybe two more. Let's see. What is everybody else saying? Dave Drawing says, thanks, Eric. I'll send that $5 to you later because I said so many nice things about you. You don't ever have to pay me to say nice things about you, Dave Drawing. You're a really good dude. Wolf Ross says, Facebook notifications suck. They do. Hopefully they get better. They do have some new stuff rolling out. Facebook, they have some new admin tools coming for groups, and I'm hoping to see that very shortly. And hopefully we'll get some cool stuff about that. Dave says the extra battery will be available for sale next week. The total price will be still less than the Elite back. It will. You'll be able to get all three for cheaper than you can get an Elite strap with battery from Oculus. Ray Wapo is here. He says it's 6 hours for you. Yeah, that's 6 hours for me plus whatever's in the headset. So really, it's probably about 10 hours. Chris Lebrecki is here. He says looks like a great head strap. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Well, guys, you guys are probably waiting. Let me get moving. Onakazi is here. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. He says, "Hey, Toss." So, Mr. Tasselhoff is here too. What's going on, Toss? Good to see you. All right, let's get going and take a look at this. So, Elite strap with battery. And I'm sorry, Elite strap battery. Halo BoboVR strap with battery. And I'm gonna just hit the power button back here. And okay, so it turns on when you hit the button. The lights light up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that with the lights I have here, but the lights light up. There's 4 lights on the bottom, and let's just see. Oh, so it basically just, I didn't even know how I was putting it on. I just kind of figured, I kind of saw the way this was kind of lined up, and then look at this. It like takes it out of your hand. That's how hard that magnet is. Watch, ready? And that's it, man. You're on. That is freaking cool. It lights up. It has a little bing. Can you hear the bing when it goes on? That's freaking awesome, man. Look at that. And that thing is not going anywhere. I have it upside down right now. This is upside down to where it would just be able to fall off, and it ain't going anywhere. Yeah. All right. Very cool. So it looks like if you want to turn it on and off, you just hit this button, this round button right here. You just turn it on and off when you want to hit it on and off. All right. So let's put this thing on the headset. All right. Old M2 on my Quest headset. I'm going to remove my gasket just to make it easier. And basically just going to pull, comes off. Pull, comes off, and then you got your whole strap right off. Very easy to uninstall, very easy to install. I don't think I'll be uninstalling this anytime soon, man. If this thing feels as good as I think it's going to feel and the battery works as good as I think, I don't think I'll be uninstalling anything very soon. All right, out with the old, in with the new. So the arms have these little flexible things right here, and they can actually swivel and pivot. So you don't really have any stress points like you do with, say, like the Elite strap, where you'd have a stress point where it could break. So this is kind of cool that this is like this. It gives you definitely more stability. So I like the looks and feel of this already. Let's just compare it a little bit to what was on there before. And you can see, here's the old backpack. Can you guys see this? Okay. See the old back pad? It's just a basic small piece that went on. Different material. It's a little slippery. It was nice. But there was no bottom piece here. And this would slide off the back of my head a little bit if you could kind of think about how that would work. Okay. Get that a little bit closer. You can kind of see that. Okay. Here's the new one. Look at that. It's like the Elite strap. Actually, it's really not like the Elite strap because the Elite strap is rubber. It doesn't even have this. Like I have this on my Elite strap, but I had to buy the cushion separately. I had to buy the cushion from VR Cover. Otherwise, it's just a piece of rubber that's extremely unpleasant to have on. But here, this looks just like the Elite Strap one, but it's got a huge, thick padding on it now, and this is going to cup the back of your head. And I can see already where this will not slip, probably not slip off the back of my head like the other one did. Really cool. Look here, what I was telling you about these pieces. Look how thick the padding is now on these top pieces. Where I was telling you, say, Wes Dillon said it bothered his head. A lot of people said it bothered their head. It's definitely thicker here now on that piece. And then the front piece here is actually a different material than this material. This material, the old headset, was very slick, and this already has a texture to it that I can feel that won't slide, I don't think. Looks really good. All right, let's get it on. So again, really installs very easily. It just slides into the piece. Done. How freaking easy is that, right? All right, so you got your USB-C plug. We're gonna go right here into the Quest. That's probably the easiest. That's the easiest head strap to install I've ever seen. There's no snapping. There's no like, oh, I got to twist this thing to get it off, and you feel like you're going to break the arm. It just slides on. It's extremely tight. It's not going anywhere, but it's so easy to do. All right, I like the form factor of the cord already. I mean, I might want to put like a little clip right here for the wire, but I don't think you would even need to. But if you did want to, you could just put a little Velcro strap right there to hold it in place. But geez, it looks like it's perfect already. I don't know if I even need it. That would be something I'll know from more, time with it. All right, let's put the gasket back on. We're back in business. That's it, man. You're ready to roll. The only thing you need is your battery. Oop, upside down. Bam. You're on. How has somebody not done this before? How did freaking Oculus not do this? I don't understand. I mean, I understand it was new technology, but you are a company that's worth billions and billions of dollars. How did you not put somebody on this and say, let's make this the best headset we could? BoboVR, a company that has only been probably in business doing VR stuff for a short period of time, has, number one, they first made a Halo strap that completely improves the experience of wearing your headset. And now they've come out with a battery that makes the Elite strap irrelevant. Why would you ever buy the Elite strap with battery from Oculus? You can take the chance of it cracking, number one. And then why would you want it? This thing is perfect. I mean, I can't even fathom. Look how big this is too. Just to give you guys an idea, I have it open pretty much almost all the way, I think, here. That is huge. If you have a big head, you have no problem wearing this. Look how big that is. You'd have to have a really big head to wear that. But just to close it up a little bit. That's a little bit more. It's so good, man. This thing is so well balanced. I can feel already that it's actually almost perfectly balanced between the front and the back. I like the way it feels. It's almost no heavier than just having just the headset on there, because the strap itself was already light as it is. The battery, again, is so light. Look at that. So if you do decide to buy two batteries, like we said, it doesn't come with two batteries, but for $29, you can buy another battery. Okay. So you're playing, right? You've already got your headset charged. You're in a long session. You don't want to mess around. All you got to do is reach back in the back of your head, pull one off, pull another one out of your pocket, and you're on and ready to go. You don't even have to come out of VR. When was the last time you had to switch a battery, or you were going to switch a battery when you didn't have to stop what you were doing and pull your headset off and then switch batteries? You just basically right here, You're switched, right? All right, I need to switch battery. Done. So when you're in those long Beat Saber sessions, no, we're not playing Beat Saber. Why would you be in a long Beat Saber session? Why would you want to be in that garbage game for a long period of time? I could take VR for 5 minutes maybe, and I'd be like, just uninstall. If you're in one of those long workout sessions in, I don't know, Fit XR or something like that, and you want long battery life, Resident Evil 4. All right, let's take a look, see what some people are saying. See what you guys think about this. Sim says this strap seems pretty much perfect. Don't get why it took this so long in a third-party straps to include batteries. I know, really, it really is. It's mind-boggling how Oculus didn't figure this stuff out. Synthetic One, hey, hello. He says late to the party. How you doing? Yeah, you're not late, man. You're just in time. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Onikaze says not the biggest fans of Halo straps. They do. Do they make an Elite like one? They don't yet. I can tell you that if you really want the Elite strap, an Elite strap type, and you don't like the one from Oculus, Kiwi makes an excellent Elite strap that I would recommend highly. They're very, very good. And hopefully maybe they'll do a battery option too soon. Let's see. Tass says, quick pop in to say hi, but got to head out. We'll check the show later. Thanks, Tass, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Onikaze just said something. I'm looking back in chat a little bit, but he mirrored exactly, or I mirrored exactly what he said, which is you don't have to come out of VR to change this battery. I can definitely see why you wouldn't have to come out, because there's no reason to. I mean, I'll try it right now. Let's do it real time. Hang on. Oh, that's way too big. Done. Took me a second to figure out what was the right way up, but that's it. Yeah, done. Switched. You don't need to see nothing. It's perfect. Have this in your pocket, and just basically it's just figuring out which side the magnet's on, and you can switch them in and out pretty quick, pretty easy. Yeah. This thing's awesome. I freaking love it, man. It's not often I get products that I get to where I'm excited to do these things, and because you guys, I have so much crap. People send me stuff all the time, and I gotta admit, a lot of it's just garbage, and I just don't let it in the group. I mean, if I let all the stuff in that you would see, I would be putting stuff up every day, and you'd be like, why is he putting that garbage in? Because people send me stuff that they think is great, and I'm just like, it's not that good. But when people send me stuff that's like, holy crap, this is amazing, I get so excited about putting it in. Just like it is with Kiwi or Rebuff Reality or Hello Real. I get extremely excited for this stuff. What are people saying? Onikaze said he's got his Elite with the Costco bundle at launch. Strap is not broken yet. Yeah, you know, I was a little unlucky. I got my Elite with the headset when it came out, and my first one did crack. I think it was kind of my fault. I was testing other head straps, and I do it a lot because I get a lot of head straps sent to me. And the constant tweaking of the arm, taking the head strap on and off, I think cracked my first one. And I do have a little hairline crack, not big, but in my second one as well. But I have to say, Oculus support. I had a replacement head strap within 10 days, or 7 to 10 days, something like that, of reporting my first head strap being broken. And I haven't even reported the second one yet because it's not broken yet. I have some tape on it, but it's actually not only broken. Todd says he did some playthrough with Shadowgate and swapped the battery while playing. No issues at all. Yeah, and you guys just saw me do it. I mean, 7, 8 times. The first time it took me a couple of minutes just to figure out what side, because you can feel it with your fingers, just what side the magnets are on. But once you get it, it's pretty straightforward. Let me just take a look at Facebook comments here. Wolf Raza says if you have long hair, it's going to take some weird accommodations. I don't disagree with that, man. You're gonna have to ponytail it. Lisa Dorma says it's not garbage. Beat Saber's garbage. I don't know what you're talking about today, Lisa. We got. All right, maybe me and you will go play. We'll go play some Beat Saber. You convinced me it's not garbage. Actually, let me take you into Synth Riders and let you see how great Synth Riders, and then you'd be like, Beat Saber's garbage. Dylan says he loves it. He shall win one. I hope so. Alex Ribs is here. How you doing, man? Good to see you. He says I'm impressed. I hope so. It's because it's awesome. You should be. How long does the battery last? Deirdre Brown asks. It lasts 3 hours. So let me tell you guys some facts. I had Bobo send me some stuff so I could basically tell you guys. Again, improved head strap for comfort. We talked about the points why it's improved from the old one. The dedicated battery pack weighs 130 grams. Freaking light as hell, 130 grams. Again, 50-50 weight distribution from the back to the front. It's extremely light and it feels balanced. It does not feel front or back heavy. It feels perfect. Magnetic quick release in the back. It can be removed to charge without affecting your Quest 2. So if you take it off, you're not going to see anything in your headset like where it goes, oh, battery's on, battery's off. It's not going to say anything like that. Yeah, with the second if you decide to get a second battery, pretty much unlimited life. You could run this thing forever, man. Just keep switching, but take one off, charge it, and put the new one on, and you can just keep switching. If you want to play 10 hours of VR, which would be insane to do, but yeah, you could try it. So the battery itself is a 5200 mAh battery. So it's not a 20,000 mAh battery that's going to give you 8 hours. Okay, it's not that. But why would you want that? I mean, I wouldn't want that on my head anyway. It's too heavy. I only need 3 hours. Like if I want to watch a movie or something like that, I'm worried about my Quest 2 not having 100% battery and it's going to die in the middle of a movie. This is perfect. If I want a 4-hour Resident Evil or 5-hour Resident Evil session, this is perfect. I don't want a 20,000 amp battery on the back of my head. It provides 15 watts of fast charging power. So when you put it on, it is going to give you the fast charging with the USB-C cable. So it's going to charge you quick if your headset is already dead. And again, I told you about the extra USB-C port on the top of it, right there. So I can plug something else into this and use the battery for that other thing too, like the F2 fan or any other accessory that has a USB-C port. You could run it off of there as well. So extremely cool. I mean, I'm very impressed with this head strap and the battery. Now I haven't worn it yet. So I put it on just a minute ago just to try it and test it. Todd says, anybody else notice that Mash Daddy Cool handwrites all his notes? Dude, I am extremely old-fashioned. You guys want to see my notes? This is how I prep for a show. You hear me? This is how I prep for anything. When I do a meeting for a mod meeting with all my mods, this is how I make my notes, and they bust my ass about it all the time. I'm extremely old-fashioned in certain ways, but not in others. I mean, I'm a bit of a tech guy when it has to do with some things, but I still like an old-fashioned pen and paper once in a while. I'm old, what can I say? But yeah. All right, so how much and where can you get them? So you can get these. You go to Amazon. You can go to BoboVR in Amazon. And you'll see the Pro, you'll see you'll see the M2 is there, and you'll also see the M2 Pro with the battery. Not yet, but soon you will see the extra battery. So the extra battery is not yet available. I think they told me it's going to be available sometime next week. But I probably would do both. If you can do it and you can get the battery and the M2 Pro itself, that's probably what I would do. So price wise, you're looking at $59.99. You're looking at $60 for the unit with the Halo and the battery. So basically what you just saw me open, not the extra battery, but what you just saw me open, the Halo with the cord and the battery, $60. Worth it all day long. I mean, that's great for a battery and a Halo head strap. You can't beat that price. Now, if you want an extra battery to where you can just snap them on and off like I've been doing, $29.99 for the extra battery. So again, a little bit more money, but it's still like Onikazi said earlier, it's still cheaper than buying the $120 Elite strap, because they make you get the Elite strap with battery and the carrying case, which is garbage, for 120 some bucks, right, or something like that. Let me just look at some. So Synthetic One, I think, was asking about a case for the Bobo, and Todd did answer that they have come out with a C2 case which fits the strap and extra batteries. They have. I don't have one yet. When they do get me one, I will definitely show you guys that. Denise says, if you're in one of those long workout sessions, anything but Beat Saber. You're right. I love you, Denise. That's perfect. Love it. Denise has the C2 case. That's awesome. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to get it yet. I didn't really ask for it, but now that I have this, I'm probably going to reach out to him and check it out. Just Peeking In says, that's an awesome name, Just Peeking In. Love the fact that a headset can go to so many things. My son uses the Oculus One, and I hate him using it because it's so big. I know the Quest 2 original was heavy. Just Peeking In says getting him and my grandson Oculus 2 for Christmas. Oh my God, what a Christmas present! You're gonna be a hero. Does it pass through data by any chance? That's a great question, Onakazi. I don't have an answer to that. I don't think it would. So I don't think you could plug a link cable into it. But I don't know. I don't think there's data transfer built into this. Todd, would you know the answer to that? I'd have to ask Bobo about that. It's something I never thought about, but that's an excellent question. It might have already been answered because I'm going back. Kenny at Polynesian in New Zealand says, old school is always better. Old school for the win, bro. Old school for the win. This will never, I can never lose this. It's always right here. Sim says the $120 snap strap from Oculus. It definitely is a snap strap. Synthetic One says, what's wrong with Beat Saber? A million things. I could tell you so much wrong with Beat Saber. We'd be here all afternoon, but I want to give away some headsets, so I won't get into it. Onakazi says he uses the Pelican case from Harbor Freight for my Quest. I have one too, Onakazi. I have one over on the floor over here. It's the hard case with the foam on the inside. I do love it. If I'm gonna go and check my luggage and put my headset in my luggage, which I do usually bring mine carry on, but if I'm gonna check it, I would use my Pelican case because it's so strong. Let's see. Chinatown D says Synthetic One per Eric. It's hot trash. You're talking about Beat Saber? It is. It's hot garbage. Nobody wants it, Denise. You know how it is. Nobody wants Beat Saber. Go get Synth Riders. Virtual Strangers is here. Hello. What's going on, Wes? How we doing tonight? So, guys, Virtual Strangers is going to take the night off from free stuff and killer deals because they are ramping up for their big show tomorrow, which they're going to unveil some more stuff about Virtual Strangers 2.0. We unveiled some stuff on Wednesday about Strangers in the Night 2.0 with myself, Wes, and Roots, which was amazing. We had a ton of people there. So many people happy and showing their love to Virtual Strangers for the new look. And tune in tomorrow for Virtual Strangers because you're going to see some very, very cool stuff. Super excited. I can't wait. Everybody go to Virtual Strangers on YouTube and subscribe and go check it out tomorrow. And it's going to be some cool stuff. So Todd says Onakazi, no, that port is the charging port power and only won't run. It won't run the F2 fan that Eric suggested it may earlier. I thought that's what they told me, Todd. They actually told me that it would run the F2 fan directly. So I might want to check on that. But it sounds like there is no pass through for any data, so you wouldn't be able to run your link cable through it. But it will run the F2 fan from what they told me directly because it was a question I asked. So we'll check on that and be sure for you guys. But maybe they meant that you could charge the fan from there. I'm not sure. No, not so. I keep saying calling Denise Chinatown. Chinatown D. It's Chai T. Chi-Town D. She's from Chicago. I gotcha. Deirdre Brown says, "Thou shalt not trash Beat Saber." What is everybody's love of Beat Saber? It's such garbage. Ashley Danielle says, love Virtual Strangers. I do too. I do too. Especially their new third host. Have you met that guy? The new third host? He's so good. He's so good. Too funny. Dave Drawing says, if only someone had a video about that C2 case already available. Dave, do you have a video about it? Put your link to your video in the chat, my friend. Like, if you got a video, let's see it, because I do not have a video out of it, and I'd like to look at it. Well, Veronica says, not for nothing, but like half the people that play VR are female. If there were a place to put your hair, it would be nice. I agree. I don't have a place to put my hair. It sucks. And Denise says, I still love you, Eric. I'm not even going to try and say the Chi Town anymore. I'm just going to say Denise, because I know you. You're D-nice. Cool. It's just so good to talk to everybody. I know everybody wants to win a strap, so we'll get that going, and we'll get some people these two straps. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm not going to give them a live on the show. I'm going to take everybody's name down that made a comment today, and I'm going to draw them on Monday, and I'm going to give them away. So it's the only fair way to do it. So if you're in chat right now and you have not commented, please comment. Just say anything. Just say, I'd like to be in the drawing. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go through all the chats later from both YouTube and from Facebook, and I'm going to take everybody's name down that has commented, and then I'm just gonna do a drawing, use a random number generator, and draw the names, and that's just the easiest and the best way to do it. Kenny says, can you host a Synth Riders game to show how Beat Saber sucks? Absolutely. We were talking about it. We were talking to somebody in our chat on Thursday that we are gonna do a play. We'll do a play session this week if anybody wants to get in to check it out. Go to our Discord, and you can go check us out. Follow this link right here on Discord, guys, and you can come check us out. We're going to set up. Todd was going to set up some Synth Riders play this week, sometime before next week. Synthetic One says, hey, I lost 20 kilograms playing Beat Saber. Love it. Synth Riders is good too, though, but not as good. What? That's crazy. Synth Riders is way better. You'd lose 40 grams playing Synth Riders. Beat Saber, you're just doing this. The hell? How much weight are you losing doing this? Can't do nothing losing this. Your arms will be all pumped up. That's about it. Go do some Synth Riders. You're moving, man. Todd says, Mash Daddy cool. I just plugged in my F2 fan and it works. So it does work. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate you testing that real time. I appreciate it. Thanks. I only own Beat Saber so far. So sorry, Eric, you can't play it. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. I tell you what. I like you a lot, Denise. You're one of my favorites. You're one of my diehards. You hit me up after the show, PM me. You just got yourself a copy of Synth Riders. How's that? Boom. I love giving shit away, man. So that's just the best. But hit me up, Denise, and we'll get you in, and we'll get you in. We'll play, man. We'll play. 20 kilograms. Oh, I don't even know. I'm from. I have no idea how many pounds is kilograms. I don't even know. He's a Synthetic One, 20 kilograms. I have no idea. What is that? I don't even know. He says, say what? Yeah, say what? That's it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So yeah, guys, that's awesome. I appreciate everybody hanging out today and taking a look. Is there any questions that you have for this or something you want to see on this before we wrap it up? But anybody who commented, I'm going to draw the two winners. I'll draw them on Monday, and I'll make sure you're available to Messenger. And if you are not, put some way I can contact you in the chat right now, because if you're a winner, I'm going to probably try and message you on Facebook Messenger. But if you're not on Facebook Messenger in any way, what you can do is you could message me anyway through Discord or whatever, and just say, hey, this is how you get in touch with me in case you win. Because that's the easiest way for me to get in touch with you. I will make a post about it in the Facebook group, and I'll make a post about it in the Discord. So in case somebody was in the Discord and you see your name and you don't have Messenger and you want to get in touch with me, if you're a winner, you can do it that way too. But Messenger is just the easiest way for me to get in touch with people. But again, I have all kinds of socials, and if you want to grab me somewhere else, you can get me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com. That's mashdaddycool@gmail.com. And then you can get me in Discords at mashdaddycool, or in Messenger at mashdaddycool. Or I'm sorry, at Eric Masher. On Messenger, it's Eric Masher. Okay, thanks, Mepper. I appreciate it, man. So 40 plus pounds. So 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. That's pretty good, man. I got to admit. For doing this, losing 40 pounds, pretty good. You could probably lose 80 pounds, though, if you were doing Sense Riders. Very cool. Very cool. Jessica Penn definitely can message me on Facebook Messenger if I win. Absolutely. I absolutely will. Patrick Luden putting this comment in. Thank you. Doug Schnell. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Dave Drawing says, I PM'd you a photo of the fan uncharged. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. I will take a look. But cool. It looks like we got pretty much all the questions about the M2 Pro. So I think that's probably about it. So let me just say, thanks guys for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We're going to try and do more of these, because you know what happens? I get a lot of this stuff, and the ones I'm excited about and want to show, I'll do these little special live kind of things when I can. And you know, not always can't always get a giveaway, but you know, when I can, we'll do that, and because I like to share as much as I can with everybody. I have 3 more to give away, guys. So we're going to do one on Todd's video for sure, and I'll tell you more about that later. But then we have 2 more after that to give away. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do to give them away yet, but we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll give away one on Virtual Strangers. Wes, are you out there? What do you think? Do you think we should give one away on Virtual Strangers? How cool would that be? People would probably love that. We'll talk about that. We'll see. I got 2 more to give away. We'll figure out maybe where we're going to give it away. But yeah, I had an extremely great time with you guys today doing this. I appreciate it. There's so many people that showed up. I really appreciate it. It was so cool. Congratulations to whoever wins. I'm extremely excited for whoever wins, and tell us what you think about it when you get it. And that's gonna be pretty much it for me today, guys. So if just make sure you leave your name and way I can contact you. It's not by Messenger. Leave your name in the chats, and that way I can message you, and we'll get you that. We'll get you that head strap ASAP. Now, guys, you have to wait till they're available, because I don't physically have these yet. So when they're available from Bobo, they will ship them directly to you. So basically, I'm going to give your information to Bobo, and they're going to get them to you as soon as possible. So that's how that works. I don't physically have them yet, but we will get them to you ASAP. Guys, thank you so much. Please go and follow us on YouTube if you can. That's where we're going to be probably doing a lot of our stuff, is on YouTube. So if you can, go follow us on YouTube. Go right here to this site here. Get us on YouTube, and go to Virtual Strangers YouTube also, because we got amazing things going on over there, and I'm so happy to be a part of them now as a permanent host on the Wednesday show, and very proud about the things that we have coming and things we have going on. So thanks, guys. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.